yes, found myself making another video again. I can't help it. I see things and I've got to then just show you the other bits. Maybe it's bit by bit on the channel, but you know, that's what you do when you're sort of a, well, I suppose I'm a bit of a researcher, but anyway. Just adding that this is a Bat Think video. I've just put this video out, well, it will have been out on Sun and Moon, but I just, when I'm watching this, I know what it means to me because I've been seeing it for a long time. And when this woman talks and she says all the things she does and there's no enemies, I knew. And so you imagine people who stand there and fight for something that's not real because they're working together. Anyway, let's get back onto this video, and then obviously we're playing the video I made a couple of years ago, but anyway, let's carry on. So I'm going to read these words, okay, and then I'm going to play a video afterwards that I made in 2020. And at the point I made that video, I was a little bit shocked because I was thinking, what do you mean they were doing this project with the Russians? You know, like it was all a bit new then, where it isn't new now. It's what I tell everybody, that they all work together. I mean, even looking at this bit of video here, you'll see that there is the presidential eagle and there is the double eagle of Russia. See that they're eagles, look at their feet. The only difference is the Russian one, the one on the right, they have a crown, whereas America doesn't have a crown. But obviously people in Europe and all that, they have crowns on the top. And see this red emblem? You can also find this in America, this emblem here. It will be on American stuff as well. Anyway, let's read all the words. It says, in a few words, there is no such thing as a Soviet technology. Almost all, perhaps 90 to 95%, came directly or indirectly from the United States and its allies. In effect, the United States and the NATO countries have built the Soviet Union, its industrial and military capabilities. This massive construction job has taken 50 years, since the revolution in 1919. It has been carried out through trade and sale of plants and plant equipment and technical assistance, and obviously that's the person's name. But you see, I've said all along, these people work together. And that's what the second part of this video is about. Because it shows that when we thought we were in a Cold War with Russia, they were doing this great big satellite system, and you're going to be amazed at the name of it, but that's in the next part of the video, which I'm going to start in a moment. But I just want you to realise these people, all of them, work for the same person. You know, the one at the top, whoever they are. It's all this sort of Roman Egyptian empire. They all work for them. And the sooner everybody realises it, the better. I don't know what we can do about these people, because I don't know who runs the news. Is it the news that's running everything? So they're the top, and even the governments are below the news, because the media make the news. They're not reporting on the news, they're making it for you to watch. So I'm not sure how this all works, because they're the ones that film the royal family and film the governments messing around with your mind, and it's pound. But anyway, we're going to the second part of the video. There are no enemies. There never was any enemies. We're not at war with anybody, and we never will be. And that's the truth. It's quite amazing, isn't it? I belong to a few groups. This is one of the groups that, you know, because I have my own groups, but I'm just in this group. Yes, look what they put in. America's first satellite program. Corona. CIA Cold War records. We're going to look at a few of these. So these are the things that were put in. There's pages and pages of it. Now, most of us who are awake know that there's no satellites in space. That basically they're balloons. I've gone too far. I was looking through the pictures. So these are documents which have come out, and I'm going to look up a bit more. So I don't really know quite what goes on, to be honest, because there is the Cold War. It says 1985 to 1991. So there you go, there's a bit of information there on that one. There you go again. 1947 to 53, 53 to 62, 62 to 79, 79 to 85, 85 to 91. So they're telling us that we're in this Cold War system with them while they're over doing all this satellite stuff with them. It's incredible, don't you think? This one says the Cold War was from 1947 to 1991. Anyway, you know that they, after a while, give out documents. And so this is what this is. So I'll put the link for this in the description so that people can go and look at this themselves. But look, how can you... What are we in? Have we always been in Corona land? Anyway, the other really strange thing which is going on here is that all these people that they're doing this with is the Chinese and the Russians, right? This project. And how can they be doing this project with these people when we're in the middle of a Cold War? I'm going to just show you a little bit after this, and we're just going to go through a few of the documents. There's no, if you want to read them, just stop the footage and read them. But what it is we all know, well, most people who are awake know, that Saturn balloons is what they do, called Saturn balloons. And that's our satellites, so they're in our atmosphere on Saturn balloons. But this is a whole program going from in the Cold War area. Look at the dates: 72, 1959. You'll see 1940s, right round to the I think it's 1990s. Oh, there you go. Look. Where did I see it? Soviet Union. One of Soviet Union and East European countries. So we're in this Cold War with everybody, and yet they're doing all this with them. It's 1973. There are loads of documents. I don't even know if I could get through them all. We're just going to go through anyway. They blanked out bits of them, of course, but if you look at it, you'll see China and Russia more than anything in these documents. Yeah, a bit strange, don't you think? Obviously they've released these documents and whatever they've released, because obviously blank bits out, but yeah, anyway, we're going through, we're only 10%. There's still so many more documents on here. Oh, there you go, look. Yeah, look at that. Anyway. All called Corona. I'm going to put the link to this in the description so you can look at it yourself, but just look at it. Anyway, this isn't going to be a particularly long video. I just wanted to... I wonder why that's in there. Anyway, very exciting, eh? Look at that. Lots and lots of information in there if you want to read it, but it's called Corona. Absolutely incredible, don't you think?